Hi, and welcome to Living Art Inspired. I'm your host, Marilen Crump, and I'm so glad you're here with us today. Good morning and welcome. Another live broadcast coming out from ARTINSPIRED. So hopefully everybody's doing well today. It is Tuesday morning and the studio is abuzz. We just finished a class. I just finished talking to a couple of people as well, coaching them to get their day started. And I was getting on to a couple people about the subject of thresholds, and I really wanted to expand that thought. So here I am. I'm going to just speak a little bit about what I feel are important about the subject of thresholds. Now, you've heard of this, like people speak about it when they talk about pain, like having a high threshold for pain or high threshold for kind of tolerance for a certain situation. So what that means is sometimes we have limits, perceived limits and actual limits in our lives. So you can also think of the word threshold as limitations. So first, for what I encounter a lot daily is the threshold for people who are working out, who are holding a position, let's say in Pilates, and they don't feel like they can hold it for much longer than what they already are doing, but then yet I see the progression people are making and I know that they can hold it longer, but mentality-wise, their threshold hasn't reached that capacity that their body can actually handle. So sometimes your body sends signals to your mind saying, well, we've never done this before or done this for this long, so I'm not sure if you can do it. And then our mind listens to that. So we listen to the fatigue and say, oh no, I can't hold this position anymore. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to quit. So we as coaches say, no, I can see it. You're almost there. You can do it. You can hold a little longer, because we know that if you do, and then if you succeed, then that threshold increases and you can get further into that new goal, get stronger as well. So sometimes our mind gets in the way of our potential. So you do need a coach at that point to keep rooting you on, and you need people who support you and say, you know what, you can do this. It just takes a little bit more time, or holding it a little bit longer, work on it just a little bit more, and you'll get there. So if you're kind of looking at yourself and saying, okay, in different areas of my life, physical, also if it's going to be emotional, where's your threshold? Have you even considered that? Is that something you can start focusing on? So I'm going to be helping out and developing like a little cheat sheet or guidelines so that if you need something to help you track, you can have that available and I can share that with you. So let's say you're thinking of your finances. Sometimes we don't take any action on creating new possibilities in our lives because we're okay for right now. A lot of people live in an I'm okay, we're in an okay zone. But I want to encourage you to say, sometimes there has to be smart movement in your money and smart movement in your career so that you can get to a different plateau, or not even plateau, keep rising above your current situation. So if there's stuff you need to change, maybe the threshold of your patience should decrease or increase depending on what's happening in your life. So say, is this enough? Have I had enough of this situation? Can I change it? Is this the right time? So exploring it mentally doesn't mean you have to do it right then and there. It's up to you to weigh the options. I just don't see a lot of times that people are looking deeply enough at themselves and at the limitations they have placed in their lives. And so they're not even considering these things until it's maybe too late or they're really frustrated. And when you're really frustrated and you're back against the wall, sometimes you can get creative, but then sometimes you get worn down and you get depressed. So we don't want that for you. We want to make sure that you are doing pretty well and you're being proactive and just making different changes as it comes about. So this won't be too long of a live broadcast because I want to give you the ball to your court. So hand it over to you. I want you to start thinking, and then I'm going to start creating a form that you can start communicating with yourself and with your coach, or if I'm your coach, communicate with me about what's happening in your life and then where we can increase and decrease those thresholds. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.